To a virtual standstill today as the nation bade a final farewell to one of its most cherished sons, national hero, the Right Excellent Sir Garfield St. Auburn Sobers. Under overcast skies and in a mood of solemn reflection, thousands gathered, including the lone living national hero, the Right Excellent Robin Rihanna Fenty, as the state funeral of the cricketing icon got underway. Sir Robers reports.
Draped in the national flag, Sir Garfield's casket began its final journey from Lyndhurst Funeral Home through Birchtown until it arrived at the historic Parliament buildings, home to the third oldest Parliament in the Commonwealth. The casket was carefully placed on a gun carriage, a tradition reserved for state and military funerals. Before beginning its procession through the capital, escorted with full military honors of the combined forces of the Barbados Defense Force and the Barbados Police Service. Resplendent in their ceremonial uniforms, they provided a striking display of discipline and dignity as they led the solemn procession. Hundreds lined the route, some standing in silence, some applauded as the cortege passed. Businesses paused. Workers left their offices and families gathered to say a final thank you to the man who brought immense pride to Barbados and the cricketing world. The combined forces marched in slow time to the solemn strains of the Dead March from Handel Saul, a piece of music traditionally reserved for occasions of national mourning and state ceremonies. That's before changing to Quick March, reflecting the pageantry of a state funeral. Every measure echoed the gravity of the celebration of his life. The streets were filled with quiet sadness, while a strong military presence underscored the significance of the occasion, the highest civic honor a grateful nation could bestow. Along Fontebelle, Prime Minister Mia Motley, members of Cabinet and Sir Garfield's family joined the procession, while cricket legends and dignitaries gathered at Kensington Oval to honor the man widely regarded as the greatest all-round cricketer the game has ever known. It was a fitting tribute to a man who transformed the game of cricket and elevated Barbados on the world stage. Today, the scoreboard fell silent, but the legacy of the Right Excellent Sir Garfield Sobers will echo through every cricket ground, every young dreamer, and every Barbadian for generations to come. Sir Roberts, CBC News.
And at Kensington Oval, the grounds that provided the stage for some of his exploits, a grateful nation gathered to not only say goodbye, but to celebrate the life of a remarkable Barbadian whose achievements on the cricket field were paramount, and along with his humility, grace and patriotism, made him a national treasure. Again, Sir Roberts reports.
From heads of government and cricket legends to ordinary Barbadians, every tribute carried the same message. Sir Garfield belonged to the world, but his heart always belonged to Barbados. Prime Minister Mia Motley reflected on Sir Gary's place in the country's history, saying his excellence helped define a young nation, finding its place on the world stage.
We spoke then of the importance of reflecting to the nation the virtues that we would want associated with this nation forevermore. And most of them reflect sacrifice and struggle. But there was a debate that took place among those of us in the cabinet of the day that reflected the fact that while struggle and sacrifice brought us safely thus far, it was not the only thing that represented who we were as a people.
The Prime Minister also applauded the West Indies team for defeating Pakistan by 90 runs in the first test at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, dedicating the emotional win to the late Barbadian legend Sir Garfield Sobers on what would have been his 90th birthday.
The gods conspired that our West Indies team would equally celebrate him yesterday by winning on the 90th birthday of Sir Gary a match by 90 runs, but more importantly, in 4 days, so that each and every one of those Bajan cricketers could be here today to say farewell, our hero.
Former Chief Justice Sir David Simmons describes Sir Gary as more than a sporting icon. He said Sir Garfield Sobers' achievements inspired a region preparing to govern itself.
If on the 30th of November 1966, Barbadians needed inspiration and to be imbued with self-confidence that we could make a success of independence, I venture to suggest that Sir Gary provided that inspiration by his legendary exploits in 1966. Here was a Barbadian at the very home of cricket in the mother country, proving to the world, as we sought freedom from British rule, that we were perfectly capable of managing our own affairs and excelling too.
This spiritual reflection came from Anglican priest Guy Hewitt, who urged Barbadians to see Sir Gary not as a myth, but as proof that greatness comes through service, perseverance, and humility.
So today, we all, Prime Minister pointed out, must give profound thanks for the life and legacy of Sir Gary, who remains not out in our hearts. Now, reunited with his beloved Jackie, may he rest well, you great yet humble servant of the people.
As the service drew to a close, Kensington Oval rose in one final standing ovation, bidding farewell to the man whose strokes thrilled millions and whose legacy will forever be woven into the story of Barbados.
Well played, well lived, well loved. Go well, our hero. Go well, our beloved. We shall always love you.
And prior to that service at Kensington Oval, scores of Barbadians lined the streets to watch as the final procession passed through the city on its way to the Oval. Nesta Henry and cameraman Anderson Arthur spoke to some of them.
Sir Gary's funeral procession making its way through Broad Street. With reverence, Barbadians young and old observed the historic occasion. Many of them told CBC News they came from far and near to witness the event, which is a testament to Sir Gary's impact on the nation and the world.
This is a moment in a lifetime. Sir Garfield Sobers has done it all for Barbados. And all we have to do is to come and pay our final respects today. The world over knows the value of this man, and we know it as well. We're so glad to be Barbadians.
I feel so happy and sad at the same time to see a legend being buried today. And I learned a lot about him from my grandfather back in the day. I wasn't born yet.
As I coming out as a youngster, I always liked cricket. I always admire Sir Garfield Sobers as a cricketer, and he's a national hero for Barbados. And I can miss this opportunity to come and see this parade.
We all out there to respect Sir Garfield Sobers, right? Great man.
I am here this morning to view the state funeral of our Honorable Sir Garfield Sobers. And I heard about him when I was a little girl, but I never had liked cricket then. But as I grow older, I appreciate it. So seeing it's his last moment on earth, that's why I'm here.
Well, I came out today to pay my respects to my hero of Barbados and the cricketing legend of the world. So I hope that everything goes well and everybody pay the respects and keep quiet.
I'm here to see, the final passing of the Sir Gary. He was a good cricketer, inspiration for me as a batsman myself. And I just want to pay my respects, Just want to see him have his last send-off. Almost made 100. He still did a good run.
It's a very sad day for our country, but we are proud to know that he came from Barbados. And we're wishing everyone that's watching us now, this is a time of mourning for us, but also a time of great memories.
We're out to pay our respects to our national hero, Sir Garfield Sobers. I thought that I would make sure we bring our staff out and we're here to show our respects.
This was very important for us to come and pay our respects, support the family, and show up as a Barbadian to a great legend. And of course, you know, it is history, and it's good for them to see. And hopefully, if all goes well, in a few years' time, they should be in this business as well, because I'm a funeral director.
It's a very sad occasion, but also it's a historic occasion, saying that he's one of our national heroes.
Just a few of the voices gathered for the time of reflection, celebration, and remembrance of Sir Gary's life and contributions to cricket and to Barbados. Onesta Henry, CBC News.
Thanks, Onesta. And a short distance away from Kensington Oval, the city streets were unusually quiet as Barbadians paused to reflect on the life and legacy of a man whose influence extended well beyond the boundaries of the cricket field. Cameraman Joanne Lowe and Trevor Thorpe were in Bridgetown.
Known globally for his extraordinary talent and contributions to the sport, Sir Garfield was much more than an athlete. He was a symbol of national pride and inspiration for generations of Barbadians. Ianthe Rees says the thinking behind the erecting of a screen was a good idea for those who could not go on the road.
I think it's a good idea because if you can't get to Kensington, you just pop in and sit and have a look at it.
Chesterfield Dowrich was also happy with the facility in the city.
Sir Garfield was a good man, and he tried, to help people and, do certain things for Barbados and the region and the world, and, people come to very respect and certain things for the world, and everything will be all right.
On Broad Street, Blondie was in her usual place, but says the day was quiet.
It's a bit sad for me, I think for a lot more people too, it was a sad day, for a hero and a legend to go, but I mean, it's a road we all have to walk, whether young or old, but still, what should I say? Well, I see a lot of people passing as a philanthropist for over 24 years. I don't even know what to say.
Derek III said the loss of Sir Gary is great, but he has left something for all of us to follow.
Sir Gary made a lot of inroads here in Barbados to help Barbados be the place it is now. Putting us on the map as a great cricketer, as a great gentleman. It helps us as people of today to know that what we can do for Barbados. He left us as a legend and also left us to know that we have a beautiful island and we should always back our island just like how he did.
David Clark says the world is grieving. It's a sad day.
It's a sad day. As I said, the whole world will be grieving for him. He was an icon that the world would have respected over the years. And it's really a sad day.
Valerie Pope was in the city early to see the parade and says it is a great loss, that of a great man.
It's sad, but we lost a good cricketer. It's very good. I used to like to watch him playing cricket. It's sad, but we're gonna miss him.
The late national hero would have celebrated his 90th birthday yesterday. May he rest in peace. Trevor Thorpe, CBC News.
And so it was time for Sir Gary's final exit from Kensington Oval for his resting place at Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens, on a route that allowed others to pay their final tribute.
As the convoy moved through Bridgetown and along the route to Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens, many stand quietly along the roadside. Some wave as the procession passes, while others hold up mobile phones to capture the moment. Members of the Barbados Defence Force and the police service led the procession. On arrival at Coral Ridge Memorial Gardens, the cortege is received by a ceremonial military escort. Members of the Barbados Defence Force and the police service led the procession. It's a solemn procession, much like Kensington Oval earlier, reflecting the profound respect and admiration the nation holds for a man whose immeasurable talent placed him at the pinnacle of cricket. A wreath-laying ceremony follows. Family, Prime Minister Mia Amon-Motley and other dignitaries pay floral tribute to the national hero. As Sir Garfield Sobers is committed to his final resting place, military tradition once again takes center stage. Members of the BDF deliver a 19-gun salute, each echoing across the cemetery before fading, unlike Sir Gary's legacy, which continues to resonate throughout and beyond Barbados. The ceremony concludes with the final prayers and the sounding of the last post, bringing to a close the state service of thanksgiving for the Right Excellent Sir Garfield St. Auburn Sobers, National Hero of Barbados. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.